guys, what's up? It's Natasha and welcome back to this week's video. It's 19 degrees outside, so I decided to put on a virtual fireplace. I don't know, the crackling is soothing and aesthetically pleasing and whatnot and all that. But anyway, this week I decided to talk a little bit about my August TBR. I am currently reading some of the books since it's already the 10th of August. Before we get started, if you are new here, please subscribe to the channel, click the notification down below if you want to be notified once my videos are up. If you enjoy these types of videos, please like the video. Follow me on my social media platforms where I will hopefully be posting more stuff soon. It's just work is something else at the moment. I shouldn't complain, work is very calm now. But anyway, without any further ado, let's get on with the video. Did you hear my voice crack? Like, what was that? Anyway, so the first book currently on my list that I am reading is Winter by Marissa Meyer? I don't know, depending on which side of the world you're on. If I want to be very Afrikaans, I can say Marissa Meyer, but I won't do that, I promise. So I'm currently 3 chapters in Winter, so I don't have a lot to say about it. I will do an August wrap up. I really am enjoying the series. I saw the book Leah the other day when I was binge watching her videos. She didn't like Ferris that much. I did. I was cringing half the time. I was nervous half the time. I think I bit my nails a few times in that book. But I will have, you know, a full picture of the whole series once I have finished Winter. But basically, it just follows a princess named Winter, and she is teaming up with Cinder and the rest of the gang to overthrow Queen Levana because they don't want her to be the empress, I believe, of New Beijing and the planet. And then the second book I'm reading is The Ever After by Amanda Hocking. I already read her The Lost City as well as The Morning Flower, so I'm not going to give you a synopsis about this book because I believe I will give away a major plot twist that you just have to read for yourself. But basically this just follows a half-troll, I believe, named Eula Tulin, and she is trying to figure out who her birth parents are because when she was a few months old, it is believed that her mother left her at an inn, and then the owners of the inn took her in and decided to raise her, and then she started working with Finn. If you've read the Trial trilogy, Finn was the tracker who tracked Wendy and brought her back to the Trial clan so that she can rule over the trolls. I believe I remember that correctly. I do have that book on order because I really want to reread that series, because I read it like 5 years ago, right? 5, 6. But anyway, so this is just basically her journey of finding out who she's related to and why that's such a big of an issue as to why she's related to these people. So I'm quite excited to start this book. I really want to start it now, but I also want to finish part 1 of Winter, so it's kind of like a tug of war as to which one I have to start first, or want to start first. The third book that I believe I'm already halfway done with, I think, is The Great Gatsby by Scott F. Fitzgerald. I started listening to this on a whim on Spotify because I was bored and I was packing out my closet and I was rearranging everything, and I thought, what's the best way to, you know, lose track of time is to read, and I can't do that while rearranging a closet, so I might as well just, you know, start listening to a book. And I've always wanted to read The Great Gatsby, so there you have it. I'm at chapter 6 now. I already have somewhat of an idea of how I feel about the book. It's a great book. I just don't like, what's her name? His second cousin once removed, Daisy. I don't know, she seems a bit Daisy to me, but that's a matter of opinion. But anyway, and then the fourth book that I already started reading is A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett Sinclair. I started reading this because I saw it was available on Kindle Unlimited, and my friend also mentioned to me, my college friend, that she loves the book, so I was like, yeah, okay, I'll give it a try, and I have to use my 30-day free trial on Amazon, so why not use it on the most steamiest book that you can find? This is a modern retelling of Hades and Persephone's story, so I'm quite excited to read it. I am a big fan of Greece, and I'm a big fan of Athens, and I started, slowly but surely delving into the mythical gods of Greece, so I'm sure I will enjoy it. I'm only at chapter 2 now, so I can't say much about the book, and I believe those are all the books that I'm currently reading. So the next list is me wanting to read the books, and I believe I will. Hopefully I can, because there's one big book on my TBR list that I really want to sink my teeth into, and that is House Rules by Jodi Picoult. So this follows a teenager named Jacob, and he has a form of autism. I believe it's called Asperger's disease. Basically what it is he's smart in every aspect except social cues. Like, he can't pick up on social cues. So one day Jacob comes across a murder scene of his tutor, I think it's his tutor, and he decides to cover her up with his favorite blanket. And while she's just lying there, he's like, oh, your CDs are not in alphabetical order, so let me just rearrange it. And this leads detectives to believe that he is the prime suspect. And the more just his actions overall about everything makes detectives think that he may be their prime suspect. My mom gave this a 4 out of 5. I don't think mostly because of the ending, but more because of it gives awareness to autism and kids living with autism and all that. But she said the plot twist and everything, you don't expect it. So I'm wondering if Jacob is the killer. I don't know. But also she mentioned that there are times when Jacob would create crime scenes in his room, and then he would call his mom in and he would say, try and solve this crime scene. So that already points to, it's like, I don't know about your child, but I think he's a killer. If I was a detective, I would definitely believe that this child is behind, or he's hiding something, because I don't know, there's just a lot of questions that arise around Jacob and how he treats everything. So quite excited about this book. I want to fly through the rest of the books so that I can tackle this one. And then the final book I want to put on my TBR list, it's been on my TBR for quite some time now. That would be Lauren Kate's Afterland. Oh, Lauren Kate. I'm sorry, no. It would be Lauren Beukes' Afterland. Lauren Beukes is a South African writer, but this just follows a mother and her 12-year-old son and how she's trying to protect him because he's the only living male on Earth. And there are a group of neon nuns, the government, as well as her sister, that want to abduct him and, I don't know, experiment on him. That's what I figured. So this really looks like a good book. I don't know. We shall see. I haven't started reading this at all, so going into it will be like my first initial impression. But I hopefully will be able to read this after I finish that brick of a book by Jodi Picoult. Every time I want to speak, my dog barks. Don't you think that's rude? At least it's not a hottie dog. I think I can live with my dog, just not the whole time. Anyways, that's it for this video. Let me know down below in the comments what books you are planning to read in August, how many books you are planning to read in August, and yeah, I don't think I have much more to say. Anyway, see you guys in the next video. Bye!